pattern this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Here comes the seventh play of a good-looking opening drive. It's third down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Signs the quick throw. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Over the middle. It's Carter. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on 3rd and long? Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to try out the field goal team. This will be a 45-yard attempt. Makes it look easy. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a 1st down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
He hands it off from the gun. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made by the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big game.
Chris, I don't know what's more impressive, the catch or getting his foot down and having the awareness to know exactly where he was. Not just the marker, but the sideline to be able to get a foot inbounds.
And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a 39-yard attempt. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. The game is now tied.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Florida. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
This is one of the worst ways you can ever imagine starting a football game is to throw a pick-6 in the first quarter. Luckily, there's still plenty of time. They got to regroup and get ready to go.
Now the all-important extra point. Connects on the PAT, so it's 10-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And one final play before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Carter. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now they go with the option. They didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Close to the tight end. That pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. That has settled for 3 last time. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Offense getting set, second down play here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, TCU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. We're going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Ran by the receiver. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's hit just before the throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. And the runner takes off to his right. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Gators. They couldn't stop him there. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The shotgun handoff here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And looking for a big play here. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes a quick catch. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. They'll crank up the tempo here. The clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Caught near the goal line. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 12. The coach pushes. He left that one in the end zone. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. On the run, it's Daniels. Past the 25. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Horned Frogs will kick this deep to begin the second half. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Looking deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Florida. And they jump on top here in the second half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Well, the try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Line for second down and very short now. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds an open target on the left side.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
Looking to throw now on first down. It's a wide receiver screen. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Shotgun formation. Here's the inside give.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick run. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Florida offense retakes the field. This offense scored the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll run it from the gun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Swarm to the pass line. A sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And the returner will be brought down. TCU offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They've got them after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we can see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football. Roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner heads out of bounds. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Motion now from the tight end. Handoff here from the shotgun. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. What a catch! Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. An inside give now from the shotgun. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40. The Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's an out route, the catch made, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and it brings certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
The Gators will line up to boot it away. He's on to boot it away now. He's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the TCU offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? On the ground, it's Daniels. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense, looking for a 1st down.
Ball handed to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
And the returner steps out. They'll mark football right there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it in the open. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
First down and more. He's still running. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, pass caught. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it, you're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The receiver makes the catch. Football comes out. Oh, he makes the recovery and has enough for a first down.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body, and they paid the price. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas Christian. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made in space. Look out. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff to the right side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Important third down play coming up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Try to pick up the third and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Caught by the receiver. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the first and goal from the 8. And the Gators will line up here on first down and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking to the end zone, looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
And this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with this quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Third down play for this offense. And the back gets the football. breaks free. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. Leaning on the run game here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it with room to run. Breaking free at the 35.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go, 3rd down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.